Theo may never have been the most liked person in Weatherfield, but ever since his shocking death, the impact has been spreading across the street. Police currently have 6 familiar residents in their sights, each with a strong motive for wanting Theo gone. First is his troubled partner Todd Grimshaw, who suffered constant manipulation, intimidation, and emotional abuse at Theo's hands. Also under suspicion are Theo's bitter former wife, Danielle Silverton, Todd's loyal father figure, George Shuttleworth, George's partner, Christina Boyd, Theo's ex-best mate, Gary Windass, and Summer Spellman, the young woman whose adoptive father, Billy Mayhew, was killed because of Theo. But the fallout from the murder stretches far beyond the main suspects. Since Theo was killed on the same evening as Swarla's wedding celebration, many locals have become tangled in the mystery. Ryan Connor recently admitted he spotted Danielle on the street the night Theo died, while troubled teenager Brody Michaelis ended up arrested after stealing Todd's missing phone. Now, Tyrone Dobbs has unexpectedly become part of the investigation after Summer was questioned by police and asked the crucial question, where was she on the night Theo was murdered? Feeling cornered, Summer claimed Theo was still alive when she left his apartment and suddenly remembered that Tyrone could confirm her version of events. Things quickly turned against her. When DS Lisa Connor Swain visited the Dobbs house to check Summer's story, Tyrone nervously insisted Summer must have mistaken someone else for Theo. Fizz immediately sensed something was wrong. Knowing her husband better than anyone, she challenged him and demanded the truth. Still, Tyrone denied hiding anything. "I wouldn't lie about something this serious," he insisted. But later scenes exposed the truth. A dramatic flashback confirmed Tyrone had actually seen Summer leaving Theo's flat while Theo was still alive. So why did Tyrone refuse to tell Lisa what he knew, unless he had secrets of his own? It turns out Tyrone had problems to deal with that same night, and unsurprisingly, they involved Carl Webster. The tension between Tyrone and Carl has been obvious for weeks, especially after Carl caused the hit-and-run accident that left Tyrone using a wheelchair. Naturally, Tyrone had every reason to resent Carl, but did his anger push him too far? On the night Theo died, a heavily drunk Carl attempted to get revenge on Kevin Webster after believing Kevin stole money Debbie had given him. Carl secretly tampered with a vehicle inside the garage. However, while he was interfering with the car, a mystery figure approached, causing the vehicle to collapse and crush Carl beneath it, leaving him seriously injured. Could Tyrone have been responsible? And did he allow Summer to become a suspect just to hide what really happened? Upcoming Coronation Street episodes will finally uncover the truth as Tyrone's overwhelming guilt forces him to confess everything to Fizz. Tyrone's troubles begin when Carl admits he's been remembering flashes from the night of the accident and realizes it happened inside the garage. The revelation leaves Tyrone rattled. Burdened by guilt over Summer's arrest, while knowing he could clear her name, Tyrone finally opens up to Fizz. He confesses that he did see Summer on the night Theo died, meaning she couldn't possibly be the killer. But he deliberately lied to police because revealing the truth would expose his own actions that evening. Terrified, Tyrone admits that if the police discovered what really happened, he could face arrest for attempted murder. Eventually, Tyrone reveals the full story to Fizz. He explains that he caught Carl sabotaging Kevin's brakes and secretly recorded the evidence on his phone. But during the confrontation, Tyrone accidentally knocked the jack loose, causing the car to fall onto Carl. Horrified by what she hears, Fizz demands Tyrone hand over the phone. But will she tell the police the truth, or stand by her husband and protect his secret? Any hopes of Carl Webster turning his life around are quickly disappearing as he slips back into his dangerous old habits in Coronation Street. Carl has never exactly been known as one of Weatherfield's good guys. This is the same man who secretly pursued his own brother's wife behind everyone's backs. And somehow, that's still not the worst thing he's done. From running Tyrone Dobbs over in a hit and run to causing utter destruction while drunk, Carl's history is packed with reckless and selfish decisions. His behavior became so appalling that he even ended up among the leading suspects in Coronation Street's huge murder mystery, alongside some of the street's most hated villains, including abusive Theo Silverton and twisted teacher Megan Walsh. Even Debbie Webster finally reached the end of her patience with her son's constant chaos. Desperate to get rid of him, she handed Carl £2,000 and told him to leave Weatherfield for good. However, Kevin Webster secretly stole the money back, intending to return it to Debbie instead. Furious over being humiliated, Carl decided to strike back. Sneaking into Kevin's garage late at night, he began tampering with one of the cars, in what could easily have turned into a deadly act of revenge. Compared to some of Carl's previous actions, attempting to sabotage Kevin's vehicle somehow barely stands out anymore. Luckily, Carl never got the chance to finish what he started. Before he could complete the damage, someone disturbed him and accidentally knocked the jack holding the vehicle up, causing the car to collapse directly onto him. That mystery person was Tyrone Dobbs, though Tyrone has no intention of admitting it, especially since it could look like deliberate payback. Anyone hoping the terrifying accident might finally change Carl for the better clearly doesn't know Coronation Street very well. Although Carl initially pretended he couldn't remember what happened, he already suspects Tyrone is hiding something and has become determined to uncover the truth. Of course, Carl arguably deserves answers after nearly being crushed beneath a car. But faking memory loss while pressuring and intimidating Tyrone hardly suggests he's suddenly become a better person. And things are only about to spiral further downhill. Cars have always brought trouble wherever Carl is involved. Aside from his hit-and-run incident and disastrous crash pileup, Carl previously worked alongside career criminal Fiona Morley, selling dangerous and faulty vehicles. Eventually, Kevin Webster and Ronnie Bailey tried to expose Carl by setting him up as the mastermind behind Fiona's illegal business. However, the plan completely fell apart when Ronnie lost his nerve. Feeling betrayed, Fiona immediately revealed everything to Carl, leaving him furious. Upcoming Coronation Street episodes will see Carl tempted back into the criminal world once again, all because he desperately needs money. During a tense conversation, Kevin informs Carl that another garage has contacted him asking for a reference. Still bitter over Carl's behavior, Kevin makes it clear he has absolutely no intention of helping him. Moments later, Carl receives an unexpected phone call from Fiona, who offers him another shady business opportunity. The question now is whether Carl can resist returning to his old lifestyle, or whether he'll fully embrace his darker instincts once again. But honestly, everyone already knows which path Carl is going to choose. Coronation Street airs weeknights at 8:30 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available for streaming on ITVX.